Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked. It's not better than the Blue Oyster. You can't beat it. I don't think I can't handle better than this. This is like...
Welcome to Smoke With Us, where we get high and we talk about bullshit.
Yep.
Sometimes it can be like important. Sometimes it's just like stupid. So So we're vaping on. Well, I feel like we've been on the last two episodes.
Yeah.
Lemon OG. We're in a dry state. It's hard out there, y'all. We've already talked about this in the first episode. So if you want to hear about that, go back to the first one. It's called Patient Zero.
But if you have access and you just want to smoke the same stuff,
yeah,
you're our Lemon OG buddy.
Lemon OG, and then we have a Mario Kart Gorilla Glue.
And we know that it's not the best cart in the world.
Yeah.
We didn't know that before. We still have the cart.
Yeah, one of our weed tubers actually informed us of that.
Yeah, and shout out to you. Thanks for the info.
Yeah.
We literally just had no idea.
Yeah.
But...
Also, shout out to St. Warhead, dude. He shouted us out on Instagram. Thank you, dude, so much for that. Like, that's awesome. Keep making music and send it to us, and we'll keep putting it in our videos. But, yeah, that was really cool to see that on Instagram. Oh, also, follow us at Instagram. It's Smoke With Us Podcast. And that will be our Instagram handle. So if you want to follow us, we don't post a whole lot right now, but we're getting on it. I need to figure out how to post movable GIFs to Instagram. So if you know a hack, comment down below in the video so that, or like wherever you're at, podcasts, Spotify, Anchors, YouTube, wherever, just let us know because your boy's out here struggling.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of which, you can find us on everything, and everything is the Smoke With Us podcast. Yeah, even our Gmail is Smoke With Us Podcast.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, so Smoke With Us Podcast is how to reach us. Cool beans. What level of high would you say you're at?
I'm at like a 3.
Really? You're that low?
Yeah, I could probably say 4, but I'm like 3.5. We'll say 3.5. We'll
Bro, I haven't smoked in a while, so I'm probably like a 6.5. I'm definitely on my way to 7.
And for those of you at home, we have only been smoking for probably about 15-ish minutes now.
At most.
Yeah, at most. That's like really pushing it.
Yeah, I can tell I'm headed there,
Yeah.
bro. Choo-choo,
Okay.
the train's going.
I'm about behind you.
Yeah.
I'm tugging along.
That's fine. One of us should probably be on the ground.
Yeah, so at this point is where you want to pause the video so you can kind of get to one of our levels. And if you want to be at level 1 or 2, whatever, that's your prerogative. But just pause the video at this point and then
catch up to us.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's been on your mind? Is anything tugging your heartstrings?
Well, my sisters visited.
Yeah.
Are visiting.
Yeah.
And that's been fun. So I don't even know the story's gonna be good on the podcast, but we're going for it. So how our apartment complex works? There's 2 gates, and one gate you can only exit. Then the other side, there's 2 gates, like an in and an out gate, and that's the one that opens all the time. Like you can enter, you can exit, and half the time that gate's just open, even at night. And so my sisters arrive, they call, and they're like, we're at the gate, what's your code? Long story short, we have a weird thing with the code stuff, and usually the gates are open. I don't know my code, so I was just like, wait for someone to come in. But I was like, are you at the 2 gates? Because I was guessing they were open. I was like, are you at the 1? And then my sister literally says, I don't know what that means.
What?
And I was like, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? You know, do you see 1 gate or 2? She's like, what does 2 gates mean? I was like 2 gates? Yeah, I was like, you know how there's gates. Now, instead of only a single gate, there's 2 gates. And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, are you serious right now? And so we're going back and forth literally for like 10 minutes. I tell her to just back up, wait for someone to come through. Another person comes up. They can't get through the gate. They're having the same problem. One of my sisters is freaking out. And I'm just like, are you at the 2 gates? They're like, I don't know. And then finally, I can't remember how we realized it, but we realized they're at the wrong gate, but someone's exiting, so they just go through anyway.
Oh my god.
But I was just like, how on earth do you not know what 2 gates is?
Bruh, I can't even.
So I had to show him today. I was like, that's 2 gates, guys. Right? 1, 2.
Yeah. And we're in no way, shape, or form trying to say that women can't comprehend things.
But women can't comprehend? No, I'm just kidding.
No. Yeah, no. But his sisters are... Let's call them the sisters because that's just like what they are. Like, they're like two peas in a pod, really.
Yeah.
In like a weird way. And like that story is like what you get on a daily basis.
Yeah, and so having them there has been fun, but at the same time being like, are you serious right now? Oh, one of them, the older one, had never heard of the term, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Are you... What?
I know. I was like, are you serious right now?
That is like
and she's like, do people say that? I was like, all the time. I honestly don't see how it's possible that you've never heard that before.
Yeah.
And she was like, nope, never. And even my younger sister was like, are you serious right now?
So it was the older one? Oh my gosh, dude.
And she's like, and we were both like, are you serious? You've never heard that phrase? And she's like, no. And it just blew my, like, it almost made me mad.
Yeah.
Like, I was almost like, I'm almost mad at you. She's like, why? I was just like, I just can't handle the, like, ignorance. And not ignorance in, like, a bad way. Just literally the definition of ignorance. Like, not knowing. Like, I just can't handle it, bro. And so that's been fun. But one thing is, they brought up Green Mile.
Oh, dude, that's such a good
and we went through it.
That's by Stephen King, right? Like the book?
Yeah, and I want to get in the book because, like, I wonder if it goes into the mystical stuff more.
Yeah, it probably does.
But, man, like, we went into it, and that movie, dude, even just revisiting it, like, talking about, like, what happens in it, it just, like, burdened my heart almost, bro. Like, I was just like, it's so good.
Yeah.
But so sad.
Yeah, it really is, man. I love that, who is the black actor, the really big one?
I can't remember. You know he's dead?
Yeah, I know.
I was so sad when I heard he died.
But, dude, he was the bomb. I fucking loved him in that movie. That was so good. And Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, he just such
Say
a
what
good
you will
job.
about Tom Hanks. Like, I get that some people don't like him or whatever, but as far as an actor...
Yeah.
He's great. Like, you cannot like him because he's in a bunch of stuff. But as far as his actual acting chops, it's like, bro, come on now.
When the Me Too movement was going around, like, I was like, please not Tom Hanks. Please not Tom Hanks.
I know. Exactly. Like, that's a person you hear.
I don't know if I can. Michael Clark Duncan. Yes. That was the guy from Green Mile.
Okay.
Yeah, the big black dude.
He's so good.
He is, dude.
Oh, man. Like, little bit of spoiler alert. Skip ahead like 10 seconds. But like when they're putting the bag over his head and he's like, please not the bag, boss. I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah. What?
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah,
You're just like,
dude.
he's scared of the dark.
Bruh. Yeah, I literally could not. His wife is Omarosa or was? Oh my god.
His wife
was Omarosa.
Like from The Apprentice?
Wow.
She killed him.
Yeah, we're Wikipediaing him right now. We have a resident Wikipedia in the house. He's over here Wikipediaing.
Omarosa killed him.
Boots. But yeah.
It's Kurt Cobain all over again.
I want your money. No. We don't need the Illuminati coming after us, bro.
We're doing all the secrets.
Dude, we're revealing it, man.
Tupac is alive.
Tom Hanks, though, man, like, did you know he's playing Mr. Rogers?
Oh yeah, dude. Have you seen the documentary?
No, I have not. Is it on Netflix? Hashtag not sponsored.
No, I think it's on Hulu.
Okay. Hashtag not sponsored.
Worst case scenario, it was on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But it was dude, I never realized how deep that show was.
Yeah.
Like as a kid watching
Mr.
it,
Rogers,
I loved it, and I always knew it was great. Don't get me wrong, like as far as like him being like so nice and stuff.
Do you know he's bisexual? Or he was like, there's not. It's dead, so there's not official like coming out story of him. But there's some really close friends to him that said he's bisexual and really wanted to promote it in his show or like try to give like subtle hints of it that it was okay to like love who you love.
Yeah. Well, so in the documentary, they talk about it, and the people there definitely said no.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. So I've heard contradicting.
Yeah.
Like he might be. I'm not gonna be like, wow, if I found out he was, but he for sure was okay with it. So he had an openly gay, as openly as a lot of people were in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like gay dude on his show.
Yeah.
Well, 60s actually. Sorry, 60s.
Yeah.
And like he even told him, he's like, you're perfect the way you are. I love you, and he was totally fine with it. And he was like super accepting of him.
Yeah. But have you seen him with a beard?
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
No.
Someone photoshopped a beard on all of his pictures. It's literally not the same person.
Really?
Like, I feel like it's someone completely different. Like, I was like, that's not That's not Mr. Rogers? Dude, it was weird.
Like in a bad way? You're like, oh no.
Not like in a bad way, like he was kind of cute, but I was just like, that's just like fucks with my childhood.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, that's not him.
Yeah, I was like, no, that can't be him. There's no way. Just like I can't watch the new Blue's Clues because I'm like, you changed the person.
Oh, right.
Like, no, you can't. No, I'm done. Bye. Like, even if I have kids, they're not watching Blue's Clues anymore. I can't take it.
You turn off. I told you no Blue's Clues in this house.
Yeah, right. No.
You watched the remake of Dora the Explorer.
Stranger Things. I gotta tell you about one of the actresses.
Did you finish
in
it?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought it was decent.
I thought it was pretty good. I actually think I liked it better than the second season, personally.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it was really good.
So I know they have a planned 5 seasons. There's an episode in the second season where like 7 goes and does her own thing.
Yeah.
Like and meets all those other
11.
Psychics.
It's not 7.
Oh, 11.
Like 7-Eleven, dog.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. Where 7-Eleven goes and does her own thing, and meets all those other people and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was so like out of place in that season.
It really was.
I was like, this better be set up for something in the future. So if those people don't come back or something in 4th or 5th season, I'm gonna be like, why do we have this episode?
Well, not even that, dude. Like I was even telling my boyfriend that like I was like, she doesn't even act the same as she did in the second season.
Yeah.
Like she still acts like she did in the second season. She still acts the same as she did in the first season, like timid and kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was with you. I was like, why did you give her this like badassery-esque like story plot to try to make her more edgy?
Well, because she even ends with that same look. Besides, like this time skip, but you know what I mean, when she like closes the gate and stuff, which I guess is the spoilers. But if you don't know, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, you're not understanding what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
She still has the same look. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's almost like now she's in her rebellious phase, but then it just skips ahead and it's like no rebellion anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like, what?
But overall, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Also, I don't remember her name, but the girl from Scoops Ahoy.
The new chick.
Yes.
Robin?
Yes. Robin, guess who her mother is?
Robin from...
Uma Thurman.
Wait, who is
Kill Bill.
No way!
Yes. And I read about that because I looked up their IMDb and we found out about it while we were watching. I literally saw Uma Thurman all over it.
That's crazy.
Her like mannerisms, the way that she talks, and her even the sound of her voice sounds very similar to her mom.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Is she over 18?
I think so, yeah.
I'm very attracted to her.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, I think she's over 18. I don't know.
She's not, I'm not attracted to her.
Dude, did you know that there are so many companies that are revamping old vintage things that they used to do because of Stranger Things? Baskin Robbins is doing a Scoops Ahoy store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they're literally making a store that's like, I saw a commercial for it the other day. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Also, Purdue University in Indiana, they're like pressing that sweatshirt that the girl wore to sell it.
Oh, really?
They're remaking the sweatshirt to sell it.
No way.
Because she was wearing it, and like that, I think it was Scoops Ahoy actually. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And Ethan Hawke is Robin's dad?
No.
Robin Thurman? Yeah.
No. It would have been.
Yeah.
Robin Hawke?
Maya Hawke is her name.
Maya
Robin
Hawke?
is her
I like
name
the name
in
Maya.
Stranger Things. Maya is her real life name.
Nope, her name's Robin now.
Maya Hawke, though, dude, like, your mom is Uma Thurman and your dad is Ethan Hawke. What?
Right.
You have to be a successful actor at that point. There's no way that you're not getting in, like, Stranger Things. Like, she had a pretty big role in it.
Yeah, but at the same time, the nepotism almost drives me nuts where I'm like, oh, okay, you already had your ends.
Yeah,
like
for sure. Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Don't get me wrong, had a great performance. And I get that she probably does have that in the back of her head.
Yeah.
So but there is always that in the back of my head, too.
But, dude, Drew Barrymore, her godfather is fucking Steven Spielberg.
Well, that's what's his name? Meet the Fockers.
Yeah. Robert De Niro?
No. Oh. Well, he's great. But no, the other dude, the main dude, he's also in...
Ben Stiller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller. You know who his dad is?
Who?
the like dad in King of Queens. The chick's
No
dad.
way.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yeah, there's actually tons of actors that have a lot of like nepotism. And I mean, it makes sense. And like,
Yeah.
if my dad was an actor, you bet your ass I'm going to use those.
Try at least.
Yeah, exactly. I'm at least get on set or something. You know what I mean?
I think too, their parents are probably filming stuff while they were pregnant or like having the baby, or like right after they had the baby, they had to go back to work. So they probably got brought on sets a lot.
Oh,
so it's like they
100%.
grow up,
So they're
and
like,
you have the
they're
ultimate
like
coaches,
yeah,
dog.
and you know that they're literally meeting like Steven Spielberg and stuff,
Yeah.
and their parents are friends. Then you kind of become
You're going to
friends.
like Christmas parties,
Yeah,
like
so like
intimate
you're
things.
calling and you're like, Uncle Steven, I really want to get into acting. Can you give me some tips? Da, 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 da. And you know what he's gonna say? He's like, oh, come, I have a small part. I'll put you in it.
Shit, your mom is an actress. She's a coach, and your dad. You have 2 coaches
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
for free.
And let alone the money that they have already.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh. And dude, Blue Ivy is gonna be a star.
She's either gonna be a star or she's just gonna.
She's already in her first song.
What?
She did a Lion King song with St. John and Beyonce.
How old is she?
I think she's like, she has
'Cause
to
in
be
my
like
head,
5
she-
or between 5 to 8.
Okay,
I
because
would
like in
assume.
my head she's still like
no, she's
2
not
years
baby.
old. So I'm like, what's she doing?
Yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
I mean,
goo,
she's
goo, gaga.
kind of like harmonizing and talking, and then her mom is a backup vocal for her. But
Yeah, I mean, but that's gonna make you sound like an angel.
yeah, right. But I'm like, she's already has connections. I mean, your mom's Beyonce and Jay-Z, so how can you not have connections with that? But yeah.
You know what I heard is actually like really fucking good?
What?
Homecoming.
Oh, the Spider-Man movie?
No. Oh, that makes sense why you went there? No.
No, I don't know. Homecoming.
Beyonce's Homecoming thing.
Oh, yeah,
Where she
yeah.
played at Coachella and
Yeah.
she had like a bazillion band, like marching band members there.
Yeah,
I heard that's actually like really good.
yeah. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I know. I put it on my list after that.
You mean my profile list? That was supposed to be for me.
Our profile.
But you didn't make
list.
your own profile?
I said if you
Yeah.
just transferred all my things off the
my
list.
God. Oh, man. No, but we get some pretty crazy stuff on our like little profile because we both watch totally different things.
Oh, I know. So like Netflix will be like, hey, this LGBTQ show comes out, and then
Yeah.
like you get like, hey, this anime came out.
Yeah. Dude, there's a really good Netflix show that we just started today or tonight. It's called Typewriter. It's
that
it's an
sounds
Indian movie that Netflix made. It's a Netflix original. But
Wait,
it's
Indian like Bollywood or Indian like Native
Yeah.
American?
Indian like Bollywood.
Okay.
They have it's in Hindi is the
Okay.
original language, and then they dubbed it to English.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty good, but it's like really it's supposed to be really scary. It's a really good premise. I don't think it's scary necessarily because they're kind of making the whole like it's about ghosts. So
Is it made like a Bollywood show, or is
No.
it made like a just like normal,
it's just like a normal TV
like
show.
or like a western? I don't want to say normal.
Yeah, it's
like
a little
western,
different because
more like-
it's like literally on location and like all the actors are Indian actors. So it's a little there's one random white girl in it, but so it's a little like different in that respect that it's just different scenery, but it just feels like another Netflix show.
Okay, yeah.
But the crazy thing is though, like like I feel like with horror, like the whole mysticism of it is what makes it horror.
Yeah.
And like I'm not a big fan of like when a show will just come out and like show what the scary thing is.
It depends. I either needs to be super mysterious.
The Conjuring is probably the only movie that I think I've seen that does that.
Have you seen The Shining?
Yes, but it's been so fucking long.
See, The Shining is really good, but that's because when it does show you scary stuff, it like just blatantly shows it to you so much that's like it's not doing like.
But it's brutal.
It's not doing like jump scares. It's just like boom. This
Yeah.
is scary because it's scary.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're right. That's scary.
This doesn't do this. This is like, oh, I'm a ghost impersonating another person. The same person that's in the house is what this ghost does. It like it can transform, and then it like causes people to have heart attacks.
Oh.
But yeah, like it just like shows this ghost morphing into these people like right off the bat, and the whole thing is like its conduit is a typewriter, which is fine, but like I'm just like give me some like creaky footsteps or like a door slamming or like make that the thrill. Maybe that I'm just so used to like standard thrillers. It's good, it's decent. Like if you like that stuff, definitely watch it. But I don't know. Like it's just like my boyfriend said that he read an article about it being like super scary. Mm-hmm. And it's not to me at least. Like I don't know, but
I've had a few shows like that. I really like like cosmic horror. So
Okay.
so that'd be like Cthulhu type stuff.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of hard to translate to like movies and stuff. So the best ones, honestly, that have probably done it are like, well, honestly, Cloverfield feels cosmic horror-y. It hardly shows the monster. It's very big. You know what I mean? It's like it's literally from the cosmos. They can't blow it up with nukes.
Yeah.
I know classic cosmic horror is more like it's so intense that like it's like Bird Box. You kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or go crazy.
Sandra Bullock,
and so
man.
like that's why I kind of liked Bird Box. It's just because it was a cosmic horror, and I heard the Quiet Place is also a cosmic horror. So I'm like super excited.
Have you not seen The Quiet Place?
No.
Oh, dude.
I want to see it so bad. It's free on Hulu right now too. So I need to. I have it on my list on Hulu. But yeah, it's
Quiet Place actually might be one of my favorite, like, that style of movie. Because it just, like, it builds suspense so well. And it never really, like, shows you what's, like, it gives you glimpses of what the thing is. It's obviously an alien, but, like, it's so great. I won't go into much detail because you haven't watched it. I don't want to ruin it for you. But, I mean, I ruined Typewriter, but hey.
It is what it is.
Also, Scary Stories in the Dark.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never read the book, Scary Stories in the Dark?
Never. I'm not like, but I was like never as into horror as you were.
Yeah, I loved it, dude.
You loved it.
Yeah, I love it. My little niece, dude, is so into it. My brother's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, dude. She's like...
Well, yeah, you're like, your whole family is like kind of into horror movies besides your mom. She's like,
we just love
the devil.
We just love I like very like spiritual, like
demons, ghosts, stuff like that.
Otherworldly things than like, you know,
slasher.
Yeah. I mean, I like slashers, but like I can sit down, dude, and digest a good healthy amount of ghost adventures.
That is so
dude,
funny.
Zach came into the place that I work.
No way.
Yeah, like he came in and I actually caught him walking out. Is how I knew he was in the store. And I was like,
so you didn't talk to him or anything?
No, dude, but one of my friends ran, like took his shirt off and ran, like his work shirt and ran down and took a picture with him.
That's really dope.
I was like, I hate you. But he bought the house in Gary, Indiana, which is like
Gary?
Yeah, it's like there's like a demon house, dude. Like
That's
this person.
scary.
Do you remember the story where the person like reported like their kid like getting possessed? It was like national news.
No,
and,
you
like,
didn't tell me this. No, like you've kind of brought this up, but you actually never told me the story, and I never heard it. So tell me the story.
So in Gary, Indiana, there's a house. Well, it's demolished now, but there was a house that these people were just living in, and her son would do like really weird stuff. And she didn't really know why, and she just like, you know, thought it was like him growing up and kind of going through stuff, so she just kind of left it alone. But then like he became like pronounced possessed, like by a Catholic priest.
Mm-hmm.
And they did an exorcism and everything. Like he like supposedly walked up the wall. Is what they said. And like there is several witnesses, even to this day. Like Zach does a documentary called Demon House. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. But he does this documentary where like he interviews people and they talk about this, like the story.
No way.
And so like it made national news, and then she like left the house, and he's like, I want to buy it off you. Like he called her like immediately. I was like, let me buy this house off you. He's like, I think your house is the portal to hell. Of course, probably dramatizing it to get her to sell, but it ended up being like a pretty crazy documentary. It's very ghost adventure-y, so like I don't know how real it is.
Right.
Zach, if you want to holler at us and let us know.
He's always gonna say it's real.
True. But yeah, I don't know. It was a really interesting documentary about it, and I really enjoyed it. He also bought the Charles Manson house recently.
No way.
The one that Sharon Tate died in.
No way.
Yep. He bought that. He wants to do like a thingy on it, a little investigation.
Dude, that shit's great. Bro, so I made those edibles, right? I did another QA test of them and just did a quarter. And a quarter will send you to a good place, man. Like, you'll be in the moon. And, like, the Charles Manson thing reminded me of this. I watched with my roommate a documentary on I can't remember what the actual church was named or, like, cult off the top of my head. But, the Jamestown.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you know where they drink the Kool-Aid?
Mm-hmm.
I watched a whole documentary on it, dude. It's nuts. You know, he was just banging everyone too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he had a super big congregation made up of a lot of old ladies, so he wasn't like banging them, but like all the workers, man and women.
Oh wow.
Yeah, literally, this guy talked about how like there was this meeting they had, and this guy stood up and he said, "I think everyone," and it was just the guys. And he's like, "I think anyone who I can't remember the guy's name. I'm just gonna say his last name was Smith, but he's like anyone who has relations with Reverend Smith, raise your hands or wants to." And he said everybody raised their hand, and so he raised his hand because he didn't want to be like left out. And then he was like, Jim Jones, yeah, Reverend Jones, and so but then they were like, okay, so if anyone does have relations with Reverend, I vote that we all have enemas before we do. Like you do an enema before you have relations with Reverend Jones. All in favor, raise your hand. He said, everyone raise their hand again. And he's like, I was just trying to, get in it and stuff. And like, and he's like, I was enjoying everything. So I was trying to get deeper. But then I thought to myself, is this where it's going?
Yeah.
Am I going to have to sleep with Reverend Jones?
And have an enema?
Yeah. And he's like, I'm not there right now. He's like, maybe I will be. But I love my wife right now.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And there's just a bunch of other crazy stuff.
When did that happen?
Dude, 70s. And dude, he, think about the control he had over these people. You can actually hear the recording. There's a recording of the meeting where they took the Kool-Aid.
Whoa.
It's brutal. And there's some people who survived it because they ended up taking the Kool-Aid. 900 people did it, dude. And 900 people did it in waves. So they were seeing the other people suffer. Literally how they did it was one of the worst ways you can poison people. You're basically suffocating and drowning at the same time.
And so they were passing out Kool-Aid and people started dying.
And they knew. He was like, we're going to pass on the next life. Well, that's where the next thing happens. So they're all doing it. And giving it to their children and stuff. They're seeing their children die like that. And one of the survivor dudes, right? So his whole family, or his wife's whole family dies. I think he's the only one from his family, but it's his wife and her family. And their whole family dead. Mom, his wife's mom, the great grandma, the dad, her sisters.
Generations, dude.
Yeah, they're all. Oh, that was the craziest thing to me to realize too. Yeah, and then they drink the Kool-Aid, and before he said his wife comes up to him before he drinks the Kool-Aid, and also this documentary is on YouTube.
Yeah,
and it's the real one, the one that the super legit one, and he said that his wife went up to him and just said, "Just lay me by my mama and grandma. I just want to die next to them." He's like, "Okay." So the poison starts kicking in. He lays her down. He dies. She dies in her arms. He lays her down next to him, and then he realized in that moment, he's like, "I have nothing holding me here anymore." Like the cult.
Oh wow!
And so
that broke him away.
Yeah, because he's like, "I have nothing holding me to this place anymore," so he just walked away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and even on the recordings, you can hear all these people wailing and crying and dying. It's a really brutal recording. But anyway, so I was high as a mofo.
Watching that?
On edibles, watching that. And after that, I was like, whew. All right, where's the funny things?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch Horror Without Me while high? I love that.
That's not. No, you don't. This is what happens. You get high and you're like, I want to see horror so bad. And then we're 10 minutes into horror. Ooh, whose idea was this? I hate this. I was like, it's your idea, bitch.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Have you seen Daniel Slosh's special?
No, he was just here, though.
You didn't see the one, the Jigsaw, the one that made
No.
a bunch of people end the relationships?
I don't think I saw it. Yeah, no, I don't think I saw it.
Oh, it's so good. You should definitely see it. I can't remember. There was something that I was going to connect with all this.
A bunch of people ended a relationship over comedy.
23,000.
Oh
and
my
93 marriages have been ended because of it, bro.
That's so fucked up, dude.
No, it's because he lays the truth, bro. He's been preaching things about relationships. I've been preaching for a long time. I was like, preach it, brother. It is so good. And it's actually funny, too. He has two. One's dark, and that's what it's called. It's called Dark.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. I think Jigsaw's better. But it's pretty good. It's about his sister dying. His sister died when he was 9.
Oh, gosh.
Cerebral palsy. I can't pronounce it, but I think I got close enough that
Cerebral palsy?
Yeah, everyone knows what I'm talking about. You know what other disease I have a really hard time saying?
What?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's?
However you pronounce it.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that say Alzheimer's, and I'm like,
I was there for a long time. So now I just say it really fast with like no hard like letters. Like I'm not gonna pronounce a T. I'm not gonna pronounce L.
Alzheimer's.
Like, yeah, exactly. I don't even really pronounce the L. I'm like, oh, he has Alzheimer's.
That's hilarious.
Like, and I just say it as fast as possible. I'm like, oh, he has Alzheimer's, so he forgets all the time. And the people like, you say the symptom, and the people are like, okay, like I know what you're talking about. They're just like, it's like Louisville. Like the closer, the more you don't pronounce a word, the closer you are to actually, like people born and raised are like, oh, I live in Louisville.
Why don't you like French then?
Oh no, French is different. French is like sucking on a dick. That's what it sounds like. Everything is pronounced like while sucking on a dick. Like
that's true.
And then there's like, wow, what an amazing accent you have.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. And they're all, the French are dirty people. Like they're stinky.
Okay.
And
let's not go that far.
No, they are. And they're dirty people. They're stinky.
I don't think you are.
They are, and then like everything's like and gosh darn it, if I don't want to have sex with every single one of them.
It's true, dude. I listened to 2 French people speak like they were lovers, and it was like the ultimate like, you were from Paris, I know it, and you are in love. Like it was like as if they were in Paris.
Yeah, like everywhere.
And they're not
Paris.
even close to it, and it's just
actually that's a super romantic idea. Like everywhere's Paris.
Yeah, they literally like sat in front of each other and like they had each other's hands on the opposite knees, and like were just talking in French. And then when I walked up to help them, they just like snapped to English, and I'm like, you guys, this is so cute, but so gross and weird. I'm just like, I want to like hate you, but I can't. Because, like, it's just cute.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's like I was in Montreal one time, and everyone speaks French there. And
French Canada.
Yep. And apparently they have an accent that's different than the normal French accent, but I'm not a French speaker, so I don't realize it. But Montreal, beautiful city, and honestly, the people are really nice. Like, I hear some weird things about some Quebecians, or however.
Yeah.
However you call, like, someone from Quebec is called. But everyone there was super nice. And food was great. But anyway, there was this one time that, like, a French dude said, like, excuse me to me. Like, he's just trying to get through. And then I heard him say thank you. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do know the word for, like, thank you in French. And his accent was just so perfect. I was like, ooh. I was like, I'm not gay, but ooh.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Dude, Englishman, like, but not like Cockney Englishman, like London.
You're saying you don't want like, hello, mate.
Yeah. Like, I want like like a Londoner. Like, they just like, ugh. Like, I just watched this huge show called Looking. It's on HBO. And it's like 2 years old or some stuff like that. But they have a British dude on there, and I just like, yeah, that's good. Like accents like can really, and that is the same for like British people.
Yeah,
because some of them are really into the American accent.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you know what accents I actually really like, and most people don't like. But I think it's because of how few times I hear them. So maybe if I heard them all the time, I would end up hating them. But actually, specifically on women, actually the Irish and the Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Like, and I get that the Scottish is like, oh, that's fucking great. Like,
yeah,
it's rough and tumble.
Yeah.
But like a thick one, I'm like, ooh, hello, lady.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god. Brand of Tars.
Yeah. Right.
Irish.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, and thick, like, sing-songy Irish. That's like, hit, hide.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scottish. I like the Scottish accent. It's nice.
And the right French accent in English is, like, undeniable. Even though I want to deny it. Undeniable. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think I love the French so much. That's why I hate them.
They know how to they know how to protest, dog.
Oh, dude, the French are the best. They're still protesting. They've been protesting for like 2 straight years. They got what they wanted. and then protested for more.
Because they're like, well, we might as well get everything because
That's what I'm saying.
no stopping now. I mean,
they were like, no, we don't want that bill. And
the revolution, dude.
Yeah, and then he was finally like, you know, the French Revolution, no joke, lasted like 5 years.
Yeah, because they're like, we want more.
They won, and then they kept executing people for 5 years.
Yeah, dog. Like they wanted it all.
Yeah, when the French want something, they get it, bro.
They're freaking. Did their prime minister like step down?
I don't know if he did.
He definitely gave them what they wanted.
Well, that's what's hilarious. They're like, we don't want this bill. So he finally was like, okay, guys, we heard you.
Yeah, we got you.
We're not doing this bill. And they go, great. You know what else we want? And he's like, wait, what?
Wait, I thought this was like a one-time thing. Puerto Rico's governor stepped down because he was like,
oh, like
racist,
super corrupt
homophobe.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Was it? Wait, was there some corruption that ended up?
There was, and that's why there was protests. But then
And
he got
then
on an
that
interview with
happened.
Fox News and
Yeah.
says some racist, homophobic things. And
Oh, was it on an interview with Fox
Yeah.
News? I didn't realize it was that.
and
No, I think it was a phone call. It was a recorded phone call.
oh, it was text, whatever.
it was
I don't
text.
know. Anyways, he got caught saying homophobic, xenophobic, racist shit, and Puerto Rico's like, nah, dog, you're down, get out, and they kicked his ass out. Well, he resigned technically, but it's because of all the hate he was getting. I'm just like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
if only that could happen in the mainland, but it can't.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
because he feeds off of it.
Yeah,
Keeps him young. Keeps him alive.
yeah, dude. I kind of think of him like I think of how he gets orange is by eating a bunch of Cheetos. Kind of like how flamingos get pink by eating shrimp.
Or like that one kid on the Magic School Bus ate a bunch of carrots and became orange. And he's like, oh no.
But no, it's
Isn't that crazy you can become orange from
not
carrots?
It would, yeah, it is crazy. Any food, dude. You eat too many apples, you'd be red.
Isn't that nuts?
It is really nuts to me, but like that's
That sounds fake.
a lot.
That sounds fake.
Flamingo's only dietary thing is shrimp.
Yeah, that's why they turn pink. Which is
Yeah.
crazy because shrimp aren't even pink until you cook them.
Exactly. So like,
Well, their shells are kind of pink, but like
Yeah.
the inside,
Dude,
like
baby
the meat, the
flamingos-
real meat.
Baby flamingos are literally anything that's a baby. Besides
baby
humans.
flamingos seem like they would have too big of a beak.
No, they don't, dude. They're perfect, dude. And there was one. Go look on my Facebook timeline. My friend showed it to me.
Okay.
There's one where the baby's trying to stand on one foot.
Oh, like he doesn't know how to?
Yeah, like it's like
That's
learning.
adorable.
Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. I was like, oh god, I need a baby flamingo. For those of you who don't know, Eastwood has a really big obsession with flamingos. They're my favorite animal. Them and narwhals, because narwhals have never been caught.
They almost look like a tall duck.
Yeah, dude, they're
The baby
cute.
flamingos?
Yeah, and they're like grayish white.
Yeah.
They're cute though, dude. Yeah, like narwhals, dude.
Oh, narwhals are my fifth favorite animal,
They
dude.
have never been caught. Shed's Aquarium, remember when they told us that?
Yeah.
That they almost caught one and it somehow broke free?
Because they're magic.
Dude, they're unicorns of the sea.
Do you know actually what their horn is?
No.
You know it's a giant tooth?
What?
It literally, so like baby narwhals have no horn. And they have like flat lip. And it's the tooth literally goes through the lip.
Oh my god, that's brutal, dude.
Isn't that nuts?
Dude, that makes so much sense though.
Yeah. And it kind of has like this gold sheen or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's literally just like shit that got on it in the ocean. Like it like oxidizes or something. Like it's almost like our teeth turning yellow. It's like when it first starts grows, it's always white.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Isn't that nuts?
What's your first favorite animal?
Bear? No, wolf.
Yeah,
Second favorite animal is a bear.
Well, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Flamingos, bruh.
That's your first?
I don't know, dude. I don't like the whole first anything because I can never, like, it changes. I change my opinion a lot, so.
So what does it alternate between?
It's been a narwhal, it's been a flamingo. What is flamingos? It's been wolves. I think wolves are pretty fucking sick. Horses. You don't like horses, but I grew up around horses, so I like horses.
I grew up around horses too, but they're the devil.
Yeah. I don't know. Just kind of like, I don't know. And I think too, like if I find an animal that I haven't really thought about in a long time, And I used to think they're really, like, fucking sick. I usually, like, latch on those, like, those are some sick animals. But yeah.
I feel you. I like the silverback gorilla.
Ooh, yeah.
I actually really like bison.
Was that Harambe?
I think so.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Okay.
I also
Still
like...
thinking about you.
You know what's crazy about Harambe? If that horrible thing did, or like that weird situation didn't happen, none of us would know about Harambe. He would have died in relative obscurity. Like the news might have mentioned it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the Cincinnati Zoo gorilla Harambe died today. And we'd all be like, oh, that's sad. And
What's
move on.
Cincinnati Zoo?
I don't know. I just said a city. It could have been any city. Could have been Evansville for all I know.
Yeah, dude, monkeys, man.
Dude, the chimpanzees are in the Stone Age.
Dude,
That's real. Google it.
They're going to take over the world. It's going to be War Planet of the Apes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're in the Stone Age. You think they can't figure out how to pull a trigger? And I'm not saying that they'll like systematically try to take us out. I'm just saying they're like, oh, well, now we can hunt. And do you know that chimpanzees go for what you love when in a chimpanzee attack? They go for your fingers, they go for your testicles, and they go for your eyes.
Oh my god.
Because they know what you care about. And you know what's nuts about that? They're assholes.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear about that trainer that got beat up because he gave a chimpanzee a cake?
No.
So it was chimpanzee's birthday, and he gave that chimpanzee a cake because it was his birthday. So in theory, he'd give the other ones a cake on their birthdays. The other chimpanzees saw it and got jealous, so they killed him. Literally ripped him apart because they are so strong they can rip your limbs off your body. They literally ripped the guy out apart. Like he's like screaming, and they ripped him apart. Chimpanzees are brutal, intense, and they're in the Stone Age. We might need to kill them all. That's all I'm saying.
No, PETA, don't come after us. We're not gonna.
I'm saying PETA. I feel you on like bunnies, and like, well, let's even go to cattle, man.
Yeah.
But things that might actively hunt us.
Yeah.
Let's at least talk about.
I mean, we'll probably kill ourselves before any other species can evolve enough to kill us.
Probably. And then the cockroaches will become the king.
Right, yeah. Mother Nature.
Do you know cockroaches think we're dirty?
That's hilarious.
If you touch a cockroach, it will literally immediately go clean itself.
That's so funny.
Cockroaches run away from like when we turn on lights and stuff because they're literally afraid of touching us. They're like literally running away from us. Like they're not afraid of death. They're afraid of like us, like we are afraid of them. We think they're so gross, so we're like, oh, we don't want you around. They think we're so gross, so like, oh, we don't want you around.
The paradigm in that, man.
Right?
The circle of life, bruh.
I know. Do you know what's nuts about rats? This
What?
is just animal fact time.
Yeah.
You know what's nuts about rats? They're like pretty darn smart. And like New York City rats, like the older rats, will purposely like send in younger rats when they know that like something's a trap, or like they'll purposely wait to eat something because some of the traps in New York is like poisoning food to kill rats.
Yeah.
And so they'll literally send in the young rats to test food. And if it dies, then they're like, that was bad food. But if they don't die, then they fight them off and eat the food.
Wow.
And different things like that. Like if there's a trap that's blocking the way, they'll like throw a young rat into it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Yeah, dude, that's freaking brutal, man.
Like it's brutal, mean, and smart.
Mother Nature is like, she's
Brutal.
a bitch, dude.
She don't give a fuck.
No, she doesn't. Nope.
That's like the Grizzly Man. You watch that Grizzly Man documentary?
No, I don't know. I just felt like it was gonna be stupid.
He got brutally murdered by a grizzly.
Oh my gosh. I must have been thinking something different.
No,
Holy
he's like
shit.
a goofball dude. Makes like friends with a fox, stuff like that. But he like would like be with grizzlies in like their feeding time. And like finally went to like this bear island place, and there's this bear that kind of got exiled there, and it was just a man hater, like it was just everything hater. It was brutal, and it killed him and his girlfriend that he brought there. And what's brutal is the tape recorder was filming. It got knocked over, so there's only audio, but there was brutal audio of their murder. Well,
you and like listening to audio of people dying is...
It just ends up happening.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't play it. The director heard it, and then he didn't play it on the documentary, and he told the lady that owns it to destroy it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, which, honestly, I get his point, and he's probably right morally.
Yeah.
But there was definitely a part of me that's like, bro,
Tell that
you got to play me the audio.
right? Yeah.
But like I said, he's probably right morally. But there was a part of me, if I'm being honest, that was like, I want to hear this. But man, isn't that nuts?
This is like a Halloween episode.
It really is.
We talking about so much horror. It's like crazy. I just love it though. So
It's gonna be Halloween in July, bro.
Yeah,
July-ween, bro.
Are-
Do you like Halloween?
Yeah, dude. What is that even a question?
That makes sense. Is your favorite?
Yeah, by far. And it's like not even like the horror aspect of Halloween. It's the fucking sick ass decor you can get
So the horror aspect.
at like fucking. But it's not even horror.
No,
It's like campy. It's like campy Halloween stuff. Like Target has the best Halloween selection.
Yeah, but you're talking about jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, I mean.
And like skeletons.
Yeah, but I'm not like putting blood on my doorsteps. Or,
It's still horror though.
you know,
It's like horror
I mean, all the
themed. I like
stuff.
horror themed stuff though.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorite stuff is like Let Me In and stuff. That's like
Oh yeah.
horror themed, so it has vampires and stuff, but it's not like scary.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. It's more like a weird love story.
Or just stuff like that. Yeah, like that's like my favorite stuff. Or like even what's that comedy? What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's so good. The TV show's great too.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is so good.
Yeah. Dude, horror films, horror and Halloween in general, like just the fall feel because it's October.
Oh, fall's my favorite season.
And me too. It's like you get like the leaves, you have the pumpkins are out, like leaves are falling and like starting to like make a little layer above the like on the grass, and then you like watch Hocus Pocus and like Halloween Town and like all of these like great cinematic films.
I've never
around
watched
Halloween.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh my god.
I like lie to people like because like I know what their reaction's gonna be. So I just know Hocus Pocus is great. I'm like, yeah, totally.
We're gonna watch it this year.
Well, I wasn't allowed to.
We're watching it. It is so fucking good, dude. And it's not even like don't go into it with like
no, it's gonna be like campy good.
Yeah, don't go into it with like being an award-winning film. It's just like you're like, yeah, this is meant to happen. Like this is meant to be. Like this is just it's good.
No,
It's
I feel you.
Yeah,
And I like fall because like you could wear your best the best fashion. Not even your best
Dude,
fashion. Just,
yeah.
Like that's when it is because you start layering. Layering is when I think things really pop, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I get summer fashion, but I'm like, it'd be cooler if you could like layer that. Like, you know what I mean?
dude, peacoats and like long like trench coat thingies. Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm starting to get really into long trench coat things. I've never loved peacoats. They just look
Like long, like almost like a parka peacoat. I'm not talking about like the short like regular jackets.
Okay.
Like the dude parkas. Ugh,
I do like parkas.
dude, I love parkas.
You know what I
and
like?
I like the like light parkas. I don't like the super heavy winter ones.
Yeah.
I like the fall parkas. Like they're just like a jacket, but it's like super long and has like a fishtail at the end.
Yeah. You know what I like? I like windbreakers.
I don't know, dude. Like the feeling of like we both get really hot easily.
Yeah.
And like when you get hot and kind of sweaty and then it like sticks to you, I don't like that. I've never liked that feeling.
I get
if
that.
there's a jacket that looks sick on the outside but has those as sleeves, I will not get it.
Oh, something that would make you feel that way?
Yeah. Like,
well, like
the real
well,
like
but
neoprene.
when you don't feel that way though.
I mean, they're cool. Like if it's cold out and you're not sweating.
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm never breaking out a windbreaker like even on hot spring.
No, it's not even hot spring. But like there are those fall days where it's like 75.
Oh yeah, so
And
not even
like-
hot fall. I'll give you not even hot fall. It needs
Yeah.
to be like, or like it needs to be like for sure super windy.
Yeah.
like something like
Yeah.
that.
But like even like when the like
Well,
when,
I love them for rain.
well even like when it's like 70 and the sun's out, there's no wind.
Yeah,
That too is like okay, like you feel the cold, but like
especially if the sun's out. If it's not cloudy,
Yeah.
the sun can add like a surprising amount, especially if you're in a
For
car
sure.
or something.
yeah. But yeah, I just generally don't really care for windbreakers.
But have
I
you
get
ever
it,
had
though.
them in like the rain?
Yeah, but also like
they
raincoats.
like dry off like instantly.
Yeah, that's very very true. But like raincoats too, dude, are pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had like an actual raincoat.
You talking about like the yellow one that's on the salt?
No. Or
Do you-
like it.
Do you know what that's?
Horror, dude.
Yeah,
It.
It.
Dude, the dude It trailer. Oh, have you
I haven't
seen
seen
it?
I don't watch trailers.
Bro, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. If Bill Skarsgård
What did you call me?
does not get a fucking award for this. I don't care if it's an MTV Movie Award. Like, in the trailer, at the very end of the second trailer, spoiler alert, he, like, has this scene where he's, like, stripped down. Like, he doesn't have a wig on. He just has his face. And there's, like, makeup, like, overdrawn makeup, and it's, like, running off of his face.
Yeah.
And he's just, like, saying something to one of the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's fucking great. Like, you still look like it with no it shit on. You just have the makeup.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like almost if someone caught him, like, taking off everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. I know someone that doesn't think it was good at all.
At all?
At all, dude.
It was so good. His creepiness things were really good, like him shaking, and even his weird dance sometimes.
He said that he didn't like the CGI, which I get. Some of it's not the best, but it's so good though, dude. It's
that's
so
what I'm
good.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I love the, like, Stranger Things, the Super 8, the Goonies, like all those, like, where the kids are, like, getting caught up in situations.
The Goonies and Super 8. Super 8 to some degree I think is underrated. Like,
for sure.
Like, don't get me wrong, some people definitely saw the beauty of Super 8.
Yeah.
I don't think enough.
I feel like that's what inspired Stranger Things.
It has to be some part of it. Well,
yeah.
Or they have to be inspired by the same things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because, like, the whole, like, old-time film thing, even American Horror Story is doing a slasher, like, old film type thing.
Oh, are they? Is that the newest one?
It's called 1984.
Oh, it's really called
and
that?
so it's, like, it's kind of like a Jason, like, spin-off thing. Like,
so
they
they're
go to,
like
a camp and stuff.
Okay, so they're going more like Jason.
Yeah.
Vibe. Cool.
Oh, well, that we know of. I mean, it's not out yet, and I have no clue, but it could be something different. But they're at a camp.
Okay.
So, and then we're in, like, 80s.
Well, that will let them do anything they want.
Yeah.
In, like, 80s horror, basically.
Yeah.
You can even do Invasion and the Body Snatchers out there. Or like The Thing.
Yeah.
Like, you just set it in camp, set it in Antarctica.
Yeah. Dude, there's another Halloween coming out, too.
Oh, really?
And Jamie Lee Curtis. Well, I was talking to a customer about it, and they're like, how many times can your brother come back to try to kill you?
That's a good...
I was like, yeah,
point.
bro, but actually the second one...
Like, and how many times can he escape before they're like, no, let's just put him, like, really, like, somewhere or kill him or something.
Yeah. The second one to the original, so the latest one out, is the only second, is the sequel. They're not claiming any of the other movies as being part of the original canon.
No way.
Yeah, like, that was the second movie, and now this is the third. Even though we've seen, like, 20 of them.
So technically, if you're like, I only watch true canon, it'd be the one in the 80s, the first one, and then the one, like, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep, the one with Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's coming back, too.
It's like a 20, 30-year gap. That's nuts.
Yeah. I really liked this Halloween, though.
I didn't see it, but I had a friend who didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I can see, like, where you didn't like it, but...
He also doesn't love horror movies regularly. Like, he does like some, but...
And he moved at a fast pace, dog.
Oh, did he?
He wasn't, like...
He ran?
Lolly. He didn't run, but, like...
He wasn't, like, just stepping.
Yeah, like, he was, like, coming for you.
Yeah.
And he would, like, try to, like, go and, like, at a different angle towards the characters.
Mm. That's cool.
It was good. It was pretty good.
Well, that's like I really... you know a horror movie I loved? It was like, at the time, it was one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Evil Dead?
Yes.
The remake?
Yes.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They kept the brutal parts feeling brutal.
Yeah.
Like when she had to cut her arm off.
Dude, Devil's Rejects.
Oh, dude. And what was the sequel?
Well, I think they're coming out with a sequel.
Or wait, what was the prequel?
It was, what was it? What was it?
9,000 Corpses? House of 1,000 Corpses?
Yes. That was the prequel
dude.
to it.
Ooh, and Devil's Reject. There's some parts of that that are just like so brutal.
The whole movie is just brutal, dude.
And
even the ending, dude.
Oh, I know. And it's crazy how Rob Zombie is so chill.
His wife is so beautiful, too, and she's like a psycho.
Wife?
She's the blonde girl in it, his sister.
Oh, yeah.
And she's psychotic, dude.
In real life?
I don't think so, but they have a Twisted Minds.
Yeah, dude. Oh, she is beautiful.
I'm really excited for the new one. I also didn't get to see Lords of Salem, and I heard that was pretty good.
I didn't see that.
It's about, like, witchcraft and, like,
of course,
occult
there's
thing.
Salem, dude. Do you know I went to Halloween in Salem? Like that Salem?
Yeah, we thought about doing that this year.
It's fun.
Is it? Is it?
I mean, it's not like maybe. I would say it's probably worth it if you go there and you're like, that's fun, and you stay a few days and maybe visit a few other places like Boston or like Portsmouth or like, you know, like, because there's got to be some towns you've never heard of, but like actually have a pretty good amount of tourism. Like people in like New York City kind of know about them and stuff. And they're like pretty cool towns.
John Proctor's house was recently put on the market.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually have no idea who that is.
That's like the guy, the prosecutor.
Oh, like the guy who did all the witch hunts?
Yeah.
Okay.
His house was for sale. I don't know if he was the prosecutor or did the witch hunts, but he's some main.
Well, that's what I mean, like
story.
the prosecutor of like the witch hunts or whatever.
And it's like all black.
What?
The house. Someone
no way.
All black. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like weird.
That is weird.
But yeah, guys. So this is the end of the episode. So yeah, we just got done talking about John Proctor and his house being on sale on the market.
And lots of horror in this one.
Yeah, so this is like our prequel to the Halloween episode.
Yeah, I mean, very long prequel.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be episodes on episodes.
Yeah. You know, we're taking a little hiatus from the Halloween.
Right.
Maybe not. But anyways, yeah, so if you liked it, please comment, subscribe to all the different mediums that we have. And definitely comment and like let us know your thoughts. We're always open to feedback. So if you think something could be better, like just let us know. Like also too, we're kind of like just doing it freely because that's how we talk. So it might not be too structured, but if you guys have topics you'd like us to cover too, that might be kind of fun to do.
Yeah, or like write in. Like we might start adding like if people write in and stuff like might become a segment where we answer questions or something.
Yeah.
Like maybe start off every episode that way or something.
Like Instagram us. We have private messaging on there.
Yeah.
You know, don't have Twitter yet. We're not that famous.
Yeah, Smoke With Us podcast everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, check us out. Definitely look at the previous episodes. Patient Zero is our like just episode to get it kicked off, and then episode 1 officially is Everyone's Bassist, and this one we'll call it the prequel to Halloween.
Actually, I think we will.
Yeah.
I think we will.
That will be out probably roughly in like a couple. Well, actually, it'll be out, so we won't have to worry about that.
True that. And we're gonna try We're gonna try to release weekly. If sickness or just weird stuff happens, we won't. Like I don't know if this came out exactly weekly because there was some sickness.
Yeah.
But in general, weekly. So just always be on the lookout. And I think we're gonna send you out with Sparkler by Saint Warhead. Check them out. You can find them by Saint Warhead on everything else as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's all his handles.
Yeah. So here's Sparkler.
I've been wavy for the longest, need the rest of y'all to catch up to me. Terpene gravy for my bong hit, so every hit is extra gooey. Then I light it extra doobie, get high while I Netflix movies. Pass it to my baby, muffled coffee in my face next to boobies. I like to get high a lot, I like to get high a lot. My girls, they take smaller dabs because we have to buy a lot. I hate it when my lighter's lost, don't you too? That shit sucks, anywho I got shit to do. Need a smoker then after fuck, no I don't wanna work with you. All you other rappers suck, I told you I got work to do, so will you please get off my nuts? Sorry, don't think I'm high enough. Nope, light another up. Coughing while we mobbing, drop the glob and when the glow is up. 99 problems, think I solved until I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxing if we pulling up.
99 problems, think I solved them till I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxing if we pull up.
I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Drip, drip.
It light up like a spark. Dabs got my fingers sticky like I'm Peter Parker. Feeling like a king, scrolling memes with scenes from Arthur. Sauce has terpenes, diamonds looking like it's tartar. All my friends grow weed, we got some inner city farmers. It don't matter if you broke or not, you can find a way to smoke some pot. Every spot is overstocked and every block an open shop and everybody's high. You can't even find a sober cop. Every night I'm stoned, then I zone out and play Overwatch. Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm dozing off.
Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm
I like my
dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark.